Okay, so hey guys, and welcome back to another Sport This Week video. And in today's video, I've got basketball, baseball, cricket, tennis, football, NFL, F1, boxing, and UFC and news. If you are new around here though and you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. Like the video if you do need like the video, and let's get straight into it. So starting off this week, I'm going to start off with the basketball news. So it is now officially going. At the end of this week is the final of the um NBA. The final match between Celtics and Heat ended with Celtics winning 100-96 versus Heat, and the first match of the final started, and that has been done, and Celtics won 120-108 versus Warriors. So it's first to four, and I'd be interested to see if Warriors can get back or if Celtics will end up getting the victory. Moving on to the tennis news now. Tsitsipas lost 3-1 versus Rune. By the way, this is the continuation of the French Open. Swiatek won 2-1 versus Zheng. Medvedev lost 3-0 versus Silic. Zverev won 3-1 versus Alcaraz. Nadal won 3-1 versus Djokovic. Swiatek won 2-0 versus Pegula. Swiatek won 2-0 versus Kasatkina. Swiatek won 2-0 versus Gauff to win the women's singles French Open. And Nadal won 3-0 versus Rude to win the men's singles French Open. So congratulations to Nadal, yet again getting it done, proving why he is the best, one of the best, if not the best tennis player around at the moment. And have to see if he can go and win Wimbledon. I believe he is playing, but so congratulations to him winning another big tournament. Moving on to the baseball news now. Giants won 5-4 versus Phillies. Red Sox lost 10-0 versus Orioles. Dodgers lost 6-5 versus Pirates. Giants won 7-4 versus Phillies. Yankees won 9-1 versus Angels. Red Sox lost 2-1 versus Reds. Dodgers lost 5-3 versus Pirates. Giants lost 6-5 versus Phillies. Red Sox won 7-1 versus Reds. Dodgers lost 8-4 versus Pirates. Yankees won 6-1 versus Angels. Giants lost 3-0 versus Marlins. Yankees won 2-1 versus Angels. Dodgers won 2-0 versus Mets. Giants won 15-6 versus Marlins. Yankees won 13-0 versus Tigers. Red Sox won 7-2 versus Athletics. Dodgers won 6-1 versus Mets. Yankees won 3-0 versus Tigers. Red Sox won 8-0 versus Athletics. Giants won 5-4 versus Marlins. Dodgers lost 9-4 versus Mets. Nadal won 3-0. No, that was the last sport, my bad. Yankees won 5-4 versus Tigers. Giants won 5-1 versus Marlins. Red Sox won 5-2 versus Athletics. And Dodgers lost 5-4 versus Mets. That is all the baseball news. Moving on to the cricket news now. England won 420-417 versus New Zealand and won by 5 wickets to go 1-0 in the series. So it'll be interesting to see what carries on with the series, but a good start for England. Moving on to the football news now. Benzema has been named UEFA Champions League Player of the Season. Perisic has joined Spurs. AC Milan have been taken over. I think it's like a 1.2 billion takeover or something like that. It's mental, but that's interesting to see if that means they get any new players in. But to be fair, they are quite a big team now anyway. Like they've just won the Scudetto, so we'll have to see. Argentina won 3-0 versus Italy to win the UEFA Cup of Champions. So congratulations to Argentina, yet again winning the tournament. I believe it's only the third time the tournament's happened, but they've won it again. Rudiger has joined Real Madrid. Kuyt is the new ADO Den Haag manager. Spain drew 1-1 versus Portugal. Thiago won Champions League goal of the tournament. Chiellini agrees deal with LAFC. Netherlands won 4-1 versus Belgium. Denmark won 2-0 versus France. Gross has signed a new Brighton contract until 2024. Hungary won 1-0 versus England. Italy drew 1-1 versus Germany. Wales won 1-0 versus Ukraine to qualify for the World Cup in the first time in 64 years. So a big achievement for Wales. Portugal won 4-0 versus Switzerland. And Spain drew 2-2 versus Czech Republic. That is all the football news. Moving on to the NFL news. Fitzpatrick has announced his retirement. And that is all the NFL news. Not much this week, but I thought I might as well mention that. Moving on to the F1 now. Perez re-signs with Red Bull to 2024. And that is the only bit of news. No Grand Prix this week. Perez re-signing. Moving on to the UFC now. Whittaker will fight Vettori on the 3rd of September. Lewis will fight Pavlovich on the 30th of July. Evloev won via decision versus Ige, and Volkov won via TKO in round 1 versus Lewis, which I thought maybe was a bit of an early stoppage, but I mean, he got the win in the end. I doubt Rosenstruck, my bad, would have turned it round. But yeah. Moving on to the final sport now, which is boxing, where there's quite a bit of news this week. So Garcia will fight Fortuna on the 16th of July. Smith won via stoppage in round 6 versus Peruen to become WBC International Silver Super Lightweight Champion. Barrett won via unanimous decision versus Korbanov to become European Super Featherweight Champion. Cordina won via KO in round 2 versus Ogawa to become IBF Super Featherweight Champion. And what a KO that was, by the way. Maloney won via TKO in round 3 versus Palikt to become WBC Silver Bantamweight Champion. Brown won via KO in round 1 versus Farr to become WBA Oceania Heavyweight Champion. Haney won via unanimous decision versus Cambosis Jr. to become WBC, WBA Super, IBF, and WBA O World Super Lightweight Champion. And I mean, I did predict Haney would win. I didn't think it would go right to the end, but congratulations to Haney. Morel will fight. Morel won via TKO versus Henderson to remain WBA World Super Middleweight Champion. And Fulton Jr. won via unanimous decision versus Rahman to remain WBA and WBO World Super Bantamweight Champion. And yet again, I did predict that he would win, but not by unanimous decision from what I can remember. But yeah, that is end of this video. This week there's quite a few predictions going on. So look out for that. If you're new around here though and you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. Like video if you do indeed like video. And thanks for watching.